Hello ladies, I'm back. So I did actually close my curtain because the past two videos that I've done, I felt like there was too much light on my face that it was kind of hard to see, right? So what I want to show you guys in the video is my new brow palette. So I actually haven't even used it yet, see? So I'm pretty excited about it. For those of you who may not have seen the two previous videos, on at the moment, I do have the concealer. I have some BB cream, and I do have my cream foundation too, because for the purpose of the video, the last one, I was showing you guys the minimal coverage and then the light to kind of medium. But in this video, I want to show you guys the brow palette. So let me just actually close down my computer because I think that's adding some more light. There, did that help? I think so. So my hair is just kind of tied back. I'm sick, so I apologize if I sound a little bit funny, and my nose is still so dry. So please don't pay any attention to that. Just pay attention to my brows. So as you can see, they're really sparse and not very exciting, right? So first, I'm just gonna kind of clean them up a little bit so then that way I can see kind of how I want them to look. So again, I have actually never done this. So this is my first time using the brow palette. I've never used anything on my brows before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But I had watched some YouTube videos earlier to kind of see how to do it. And this has a mirror too, which is nice. So I'll probably be using that if that's okay. You can all still see this, right? So even as I'm looking, oh, there's a cover over the mirror, I think. There we go. There's a cover. Now it's easier to see. There we go. So before you do this, if you have hair sort of everywhere, tweeze those out first. So I did do that, but I can still kind of see some hairs, but that's okay. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I'm just sort of using this one last time so that I can see sort of which hairs I do have. So you want to follow kind of the same shape that you do have. You just want to enhance it because we've all seen those people who have weird looking eyebrows. And that's because they try to go outside their natural shape, or they over tweeze them too much and they just have this like thin line. That looks bad. I'm sorry it does. Don't do it, okay? So don't over tweeze them. Just try to follow the shape that you have. So they have numbers 1, 2, 3. Oh no, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm sorry, you guys. Just one last little bit here. So 1 is to fill everything in, okay? 2 is for the outline. So as you can see, it's quite a lot darker than 1. You could stick to number 1 to fill them in and to outline. It's totally up to you. But I've seen it on YouTube where people use 1 and 2. So that's what I'm going to do. But I have a feeling for me, it might be too dark. I'm not sure. Number 3 is to add shimmer underneath, and then 4 is to highlight, and 5 is the wax, they call it, to sort of set it all in. So is everybody ready? So take a good look at my brows right now before I have everything pulled back so it is easier to see. Now, let me get started here. So this might take a while. I've never done this before. So feel free to stop the video or keep listening, but you don't have to watch necessarily until the end. It's up to you. But okay, so I have my brush. I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. Just use kind of a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm going to do my left eye first because that's probably easier. So can everybody see? Probably not because I'm doing my left eye. So I'm going to kind of hold it like this so that you can see still. And all I'm doing is I took number 1 and I'm just moving along to add that sort of color and to enhance what I have. So that's all I did so far. I'm just gonna add a little more because I can see actually where I'm putting in the color, so that's nice. So I feel like, so I just sort of did a little bit at first because again, I don't know what I'm doing. But you know what? I can see the difference already. There we go. Like, honestly, that looks a lot nicer to me and I'm not even like halfway done. And also, trust me, if I can do this, you can all do it too. And the palette that I have is their lightest one. They have a blonde, a brunette, and a dark, I believe. So I have the blonde. And I kind of want to add a little more to the end here. So that's just what I'm doing. Okay. And I think I'll do one eye at a time so you can all see the difference. Okay, I did add too much here, so I took that off. There, just a little more to fill in here. And I'm told by the pros that when you are doing this, do sort of little bits at a time. Not this, but like this, right? So like this. You see how it's like up and up? Because it's supposed to mimic the natural hair that you have. Okay, so now let's use number 2 and just see what that's about. To me, this looks dark, but I'm going to try it because we're doing the video here. So I just, sorry, it's hard to see. I just lightly dab like that. You can see it on the brush perhaps. And this is where you outline. So I will just have to do this so I can see where my outline even is. So, okay, so I need a little bit more. So this, oh, I can see that. It looks a little bit too obvious to me at the moment, but let's see. Okay, done. Just kidding. Okay. But you know what? I can see. Clearly, I need more practice, but I can see how this is supposed to look. And then I'm told you can add number 2 to outline the top as well. Can everybody see that okay? I hope so. Because like I said, this is literally my first time doing this. Okay, to me that looks too obvious and I feel like I did have to add a little bit of an arch here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go back to number 1. So let me just clean off my brush here and just kind of add a little more. So to be honest, for me, I would probably not use the number 2 because this to me looks too obvious. It could be because I don't have any other makeup on, I don't know. But okay, so let's just use number 3 next for, they call it the shimmer. And you're supposed to put it on like underneath here to clean it up, they say. So you just kind of, and it's supposed to be like a skin color. So I do that. It looks a little bit pink to me. So then you're supposed to use the highlighter like this to highlight underneath. Very nice. Okay, so clearly everybody can see the difference here. Now, I feel like I needed to add though more of a shape, but that's just me. Like I kind of feel like it looks too round, but it looks a lot nicer than over here. Can everybody see that? So this is the brow that I had done, But look at the brow that I have not done right here. You see how it's looking pretty sparse? This looks awesome. Now, I think it just looks a little bit weird to me because I don't have any other makeup on, right? So I wonder what it would look like if I take this off. Keep in mind, you guys, I'm sick, so like don't pay any attention to my hair. I haven't had a shower yet, just being honest. Okay, so that didn't really help because I need to have a shower first. But let's see, let's just kind of loosen up my hair a little bit. Okay, and now it's sticking up, but that's okay, you get the point. And what if I put on my glasses? Does that look nice? You know what? That looks nice. I am pretty happy with that. So what does everybody think? But what I want to do though now is to do the other eye. But I kind of want to take a picture of this so that people can see that I did my brow. So let me pause the video so that way I can take a picture with my iPad. So 1 second, guys. Okay, so I took some pictures. I don't know if they're any good, but anyways, so how about we do this brow here, but I don't want to use number 2 because for me, I feel like it's too dark. I could be wrong because I don't have like a face full of makeup on, so maybe it just looks too dark. But I do like it though. Like I can see that it actually looks like I have an eyebrow. That doesn't look fake either. So I love that. But let's do the other eye and just see what happens. Because now that I've had some practice. Okay, so I'm going to do this eye here now. Using number 1, same thing. So feel free to stop the video if you don't want to see the other eye because now you all know how to apply it. So if you have one of these, it's time to use it. But I'm going to do the other eye because I kind of would like to see how it looks. So, and this may even be easier for everybody to see. So number 1 again is to fill in those sparse areas. I have several. Probably from me over tweezing and trying to create a shape. But honestly, let me tell you, when I do a photo shoot, anytime that they sort of fill in these two here, it just looks so much nicer. So it's such a good idea to actually have one of these because you just look like you're, I guess, more done, if that makes sense. So, okay. So I'm filling in right now with the number 1. Can everybody see that? I hope so. Sorry if my hand is in the way. Like I said before, this is my first time. Like even that looks a lot nicer. Now you should be using number 2 for the outline, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use number 1 and see how that looks. So I just had a little bit too much on here. So let me just outline now. Okay, so to be honest, ladies, you do need the darker color because as I'm outlining, I mean, I'll still use it, but I don't feel like it's doing much of an outline. So I do feel like I need that darker color, but I'm not going to use it because I did say that I would only use the number 1. Okay, so as I'm looking, this brow here looks too round to me, like not much of a shape. This one has a little bit more of a shape. Now, what I should have done, and what I have been taught, for your eyebrow, take your brush at the corner of the nose to the middle of the black part of your eye. So right here, my arch should be here. So what I should have done is make a little more of an arch. But you guys, this is my first time, so I just need practice. Okay, so I like this eyebrow better because it looks more done. Just kind of, sorry guys, I'm just sort of using my mirror to look a little bit. But even having that said, like they just look so much nicer. Let me just fill in a little more. Maybe I need my brush. Where's my brush here? To just kind of put it up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm kind of curious. I want to use the number 2 to outline it a little bit more. So I know I said I wasn't going to, but I feel like I need to. Can everybody see that? So now I totally understand what the outline is for. Oh yeah, you see that, you guys? So it looks a little bit better, although a little bit too dark. I think I just added too much. So, but that does look a lot better. But I think this eyebrow is a little bit darker. It's super hard for me to see right now. Okay, so just fill that in. Okay, so what I've learned is to not go crazy with filling it in, because look kind of how it looks. I think I look kind of funny, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to it yet. I don't know. But let me add number 3 to add that, I guess, shimmer that they call it underneath to clean it up. That's what they say. And then number 4 for the highlighting. Because keep in mind, I don't have any other makeup on, so maybe that's why I feel it's a little bit like too much, maybe? Okay, but what, oh yeah, I forgot the wax. So the wax, they call it, number 5, you're supposed to, whoops, I obviously did that too much, but you're supposed to just set the eyebrows with the wax. So this is supposed to keep them in place, which I can totally see that you need this. Okay, so which eyebrow does everybody like better? This one or this one? I kind of like this one better. And I'm told, sorry guys, your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. So don't make them look exactly the same because they may not have the same shape. So what do you guys think? I quite like it. If I put on my glasses, I look more complete, right? Looks really nice. And you know what? Let's add my new lip gloss. This is the Lucky lip gloss. There you go. This stuff, you guys, is not sticky, by the way. I love it. So it's kind of like a deep brown color. But I am sick, so my lips are super dry. Let's see, how does that look? Looks nice, actually. So what does everybody think? Please let me know. Yeah, clearly I need some more practice. So anybody else would probably do a better job at this than me. But I quite like it. And hey, practice makes perfect, right? So thank you for watching. This is the new brow palette. It is awesome, okay? I need practice, obviously, but you can all see how easy this is, right? So if you want one, let me know, because you know that if you order through me, you get awesome stuff and samples, so why not? Okay, you guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys all in the next video.